Hi everybody, it's Positive Bluebird and it's October 4th, 2018. The time is 3 p.m. in the afternoon and I just heard from one of the many doctors at the hospital who he himself is concerned about significant things that are related to how Gerald is acting. He agreed that he seems to be talking as though he has dementia, or somebody that has experienced a stroke, but he has not had a stroke. So if, let's say, we were to ask him what color is the sky, he may say blue, but then he's going to blend it into something that is not related to the sky whatsoever. Kind of like before he went on the ambulance, I asked him who the president of the United States was. He said, well, let me grab my glasses. You know what I mean? So there's certain patterns that are still not quite making sense, but he does seem a little bit more verbal, which is good. He did get his appetite back completely yesterday with a full lunch and a full dinner. As you all saw, he had some yummy pizza. Today he will do a liquid diet because tomorrow they are scheduled to do an endoscopy, which is a long cord with a camera and light on it. Now, I've had this done many years ago in like 2012 because we thought I was allergic to wheat and gluten. They ruled that out. They put you under for a little bit. They want to check your stomach, your bladder, your gallbladder, just anything in your stomach region. Later that evening or the next day, they would like to do a colonoscopy, which is obviously the rectal area. They want to rule out any kind of cancer whatsoever. I asked, what does this look like from the biopsy? They said they may have to take a larger piece at some point, maybe down the road. They're not quite sure. They said it has gone down a little bit from the antibiotics, but they can't see any kind of cancers because the blood work is coming back normal. The brain scan, the MRI, the CT, everything seems to be fairly normal, but some of the other testing is inconclusive. And some of the other blood work is inconclusive to how they're testing it related to parts of the, the head region, the lymph node, and now his spine. The doctor said they took a look at his spinal tap results again and saw that there was a large amount of protein from the spine. Sorry about that. It's beautiful weather. It's like 65 degrees and nice and cool out. Now, you all know that I get large amounts of protein that spills out from my urine, but that is kidney related to my diseases. His is coming from the spine. The doctor asked how long I've noticed that he's been shuffling his feet. I said I didn't even notice until maybe 2 days ago at the hospital and yesterday while using the walker with the help of an aide to go into the restroom. I didn't know if it's because his ankles have been hurting. He said that they have been hurting and they feel kind of mushy to him. We weren't quite understanding that, but he said it kind of feels like when he's moving his ankles like there's liquid in there. So they're going to look at the significant amount of blood loss from 3 weeks ago when he first went to the hospital. They're going to, again, search for any kind of cancers, and they're probably going to keep him through the weekend. As far as returning to work, we are not sure at this time. I told him don't worry about it, even though one of his bosses was kind of being a jerk yesterday on the phone. I happened to witness it. I told him just forget it, Gerald, forget it. When he has been at home in his own apartment, he has been able to care for his 13-year-old daughter. So I don't want anybody to worry, especially a particular person that happens to be watching my channel most likely and is harassing him by text. Your daughter is being cared for, I promise. She wants to be here. She is also being well watched at the school. She has a great support system up at her school. I can't even believe it. It's wonderful. And ironically, the secretary of 7 years up there at the school just texted me to ask how things were going and if there was a diagnosis. So she is taken care of. She's well fed. She has been taken care of in the last 3 months that she's been over here in their new apartment from her father. She's been very independent. She's been doing her own laundry, cleaning up her room when told, and feeding herself. So there is no worry whatsoever. That is all I have for now, you guys. I think that him texted me for a little bit today. He was telling me some Facebook friends that we went to high school said hi. And, you know, some of his texting, you know, there was misspelled words or whatever, but I got what he was saying. So he is not completely incoherent whatsoever. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's watching on television. He knows his name, his address, and he's given me full permission to speak with the staff at the hospital. All right, everybody, keep those fingers crossed and the love pouring in. You guys are awesome. That is all the news that I have today. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out and stay positive.